reconciliation part. So we have designed some pattern how we can go with this series. So very warm welcome on this series part. So reconciliation is a part where it's come on the trade life cycle also, and it come on the trade validation and verification part and the settlement part. So it is a part of a back office as well as a middle office according to the organization who have the client. So not waste much time on this, so we move to the reconciliation type. So usually we have three main type. One is a cash, other one is position, and third one is a holding, we call as a depot also, which use mostly when we do the corporate actions ex date and record date validation. Later and soon we will discuss on this part also. Other than some organization using the dividend recon also and the three ways recon also, where the client, broker and the application are doing. So mainly the cash we have in our bank only, whatever the fund use. So just not to confuse you, this is a fund accounting reconciliation where the trade goes to the one applications. So there are many types of reconciliation like broker also. So we'll discuss soon and later. So the cash we have in the bank, the position we have in the broker account, like some organization have that say broker as well as custodian. So the custodian also play this role. Depository are in India we have CDSL and NCDL, like if we do the trading, so we know that part. Then this we can see that this all data, whatever the trading happen, instruction of the client, the broker will do the trading, and the cash will go out, how much cash will go out and how much holding is reducing, is come onto the one applications, we call as a fund system. So every organization, expert my expertise, I have a more than 10 years of experience in this organization. So many organizations have different application, but the rules and all things are set up different, but the core, the main thing is the trade flow and this are the same only, the generic way only. So we'll take the example also, like in the data come into the fund system, and then fund system it will load to the external and internal source. Like external means like broker file, we usually get a email if you're working on the corporate side. If any email come with the broker or if any email come with the client, so we get a email pop up like external, so it is coming from the external path. And the internal means like what file we are using at a client side, like a trade file or something file, or we can say the client file, to validate the reconciliation when we have a break. So moving to this thing, the file or usually come on the fund side, fund system. So it come through the FTP is something which helps. Shivraj, can you please go on this part FTP?
See, FTP, it means, it's a basically automated process, right? So if you have, see, first understand this. See, if you have a reconciliation, let's say system, that reconciliation system you cannot integrate with the entire, broker system, right? Or banking and custodians, because every broking system or custodian system will have a different reporting format, correct? So to convert their reporting formats into the different templates, so that your reconciliation system can pull, means backend pull the data and load it in your reconciliation system. So we need a system like, let's say, scheduler. Have you heard about scheduler? So scheduler, basically you can schedule your different tasks. So it means reports and all, you can download it from the broker system, save it onto the path. So scheduler can pick up the files from the path, load it. So basically it's a XTL process, extraction data from the different systems, then transform the data into the different version, and then load the data into the your internal system, which can your different users can perform reconciliations. All right. So this is how your basically FTP come into picture. So FTP basically is, it is a centralized location for a system. So system can pick up the file from that location.
Yeah, thank you, Shivraj, for explaining this. We'll make a note on this. Later and soon we'll discuss this part if we get a comment section on this part. So we'll create a separate session on this part as well.
Yes, yes, definitely.
So we'll are in the external and recon, external and internal. So there is some challenges when the files from the broker and clients and other sources we are getting, and we have to load into one system like our accounting system. So it is very difficult before, but now the it got resolved because some organization have their dedicated admin team who look out how the files is coming, what time is coming, the format of the file is correct or not, application is supporting or not. It admin team is checking. So the reconciliation analyst or maybe who is doing the reconciliation, who not getting some breaks, like he has to worried about this. So some top challenges we have noted down in front of you only, like the security setup, like if there is an option, there is a future, some expiry are there. So the every expiry, the thing we have to set up into our system, what system we are using. The second thing is if feed is missing. Sometimes there is a holiday, sometimes there is a broker side outage issue or something. The feed is not coming. So we usually the other organization using the stale file to resolve this issue. Something the file is generated wrong, taking the previous data. So we have to reach out to the broker. So before the analyst have recon analyst have to reach out, but now fund admin already catch up this issue before the recon team guy log in or starting their work. The fourth is application is not supporting. Application why is not supporting? If data file is much more size or something is not supporting. Sometimes the typo error will become, like typo error means like where the original amount is coming is not coming into the that format, it may be typo error. Sometimes the scheduler that Shivraj has mentioned, like scheduler, every company has some scheduler. In 2 hours he is running from the what actual email, sometimes is linked to the email, sometimes is linked to the folder and picking the file at a time, and that time that file is not available for particular fund, xyz fund or xyz reconciliation. So the scheduler will not run and it impact that fund or delivery of that fund. So sometimes the rules has set up but accordingly the file has not came, or some column has been added or reduced, the column has been interchanged, something will be happen. So rules again we have to set. Sometimes the balance, the transaction has not pick up, so that is also fine. But nowadays the admin team has came and to resolve this issue. So there are many application we have used in our experience as we suggested, and we have used the IntelliMatch, Geneva, maybe Investan and everything. But we take example of a IntelliMatch. Every accounting system has the same thing, but the way of showing is little different. But this is a generic way. We'll discuss this scenario so you can use in your organization how to do this thing. So we just came with the one break, which is a buy trade break, where you can see this row number 63, 64 and 65, where we get two trade. So usually it is a buy trade, account number has been mentioned, the fund number has mentioned, the date has mentioned, and if there is a buy trade, so particular if any trade has been processed at accounting, they generate one unique id, we can generate transaction id, and then a broker will reflect with a CIDOL, ISIN or something. So we can check many IDs, like we have Bloomberg ID also. So we have taken this IDs, you can see in your screen. So buy trade is there for internal, means the client side, and the broker is reflecting outgoing wire to net of that. so we can match. So in many organization, this breaks are not coming, like we shown into the 63, 64 and 65 uh, rows. This break is not coming because they have set up some auto match rule. So why we are explaining, this is a basic thing. So the auto match rule may be set up on the one to one match, one to many means one broker leg to at accounting side, or two broker side one accounting side, or maybe the one to one tolerance, some tolerance will be there, like USD we have $1, JPY we have $20. So that rule automatically set because many teams are working on this part. Now the actual scenario when recon has come, the scenario 2 and 3, we can see that when accounting and trade processing not posted, and we have only break at the broker side, we have break at only third scenario, we can say break had at the accounting side. So this is a part when recon came into the picture, and how we can resolve this break, and how we can solve this break. So let's take an example of the where we have only 72 rows, we have only the accounting side break and broker is missing. So what kind of investigation we have to do? We have to check our contract note. If this trade is available and broker is missing, so we have to reach out to the broker, send out the mail that this contract note has been come, and this trade is missing. So maybe the trade will be booked after the all the trade has given to this file IntelliMage. So sometimes this issue may become, so accordingly we have to note this. And sometimes if we in the third in the 78 row, we can see the only we have a broker leg at our side and accounting side is missing. So sometimes the trade has booked but not captured by the not coming to the software, but is showing into the our accounting. So we have to refresh the data, we have to cancel and amend the data to come into this. So this is a part where actual reconciliation come. So we have designed this all the scenarios how to resolve the break of different type. We have taken only the buy break for the first session. So we will discuss this all the types of breaks, like maybe the OTC product like swap, forward, futures, options, maybe the rollover pay down of fixed income and dividend also. So as per your comments, please like, subscribe this channel, and note put your comment on this section, which term you did not understand or what type of break you have in your current organization need your explanation. We'll surely create on this part, and thank you so much for this.
All right, so guys, just let us know if you have any feedback. All right, so as we had a first session with Recon, but yeah, so we have designed something very interesting, and in coming time you can see the very detailed explanation of each and every breaks. Okay, as you know, as he already clarified this one initially, that the series is for fund accounting reconciliations, but we have a plan for a broker level reconciliations, custodian level reconciliation, depository level reconciliations, and as well as at a bank level reconciliations also. So there would be more than 50 plus modules in coming time that you can access it from our channel, and of course this skills will help you a lot to resolve your real business problems. All right, so definitely I would request you to please put comment for him, and even you can share a feedback as well if you need him to improve on his part to explain more in details, because your comments help us to improve more. That's what we believe. All right, so we'll see you in next session. So thank you very much for watching this. And by the way, if you want to join any our course,